Good evening everyone, and hello Red. Go Simru, go Wales. You want Wales to win. Welcome to the Nations Cup round 10. As you can see, Canada leading with 3 wins, but only 6 points ahead of the Americans, who have only had 1 win this season. We are now at the European part of the Nations Cup, where we are at Rockingham Motor Speedway, which is in the UK, in England. And then next up we will be in Germany for the Euro Speedway, which is round 11. Hello the guy, how are you this evening? So this track is a pretty popular track in the UK, but it's now closed at the moment due to a change in ownership, so not sure what is going to happen there. Whether it will reopen or not, I don't know. I've not really checked the Wikipedia page, so I wouldn't know. So maybe it will change, maybe it won't. Who knows? Hello, Bowler. Hello, Joaquin and Lucas. Hope you're both well. I hope you're all well. Let's go ahead and go to the qualifying. And as you can see, USA are on pole 1 millisecond in front of Wales, who are in 2nd place. Hello, Brian. Canada in 3rd. Mexico 4th. South Africa 5th. The Netherlands are in 6th. Edgar will be happy. Scotland. What is Scotland doing in 7th? Wow. And Norway in 8th. Brazil in 9th. Croatia in 10th. That's a bit of a different top 10 there. Very, very interesting. Portugal right the way down in 22nd. Greece and the Republic of Ireland in 17th and 18th. So bad qualifying from them two. And then last but not least, we've got Czech Republic sitting at the back. So this is round 10 of the Nations Cup. We are at the European part of the leg of the tournament. As I said, next up we'll be going to Germany, which is pretty cool. So at the moment we're in Rockingham, UK. Let's get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
So they're going to completely wreck the place then and turn it into a car industry place, like a factory, I suppose. That's very sad, very, very sad. It was a very, very well-liked track in the UK. It's the only one of its kind. But unfortunately, NASCAR is not a massive thing here. It's a very niche subject in the UK. Who will win today's prize of nothing? Also, shouldn't I have a prize of nothing for last round? Yes, you get the prize of nothing from last round. It's on its way in the post, but due to logistical reasons, it may have been lost. So I'm hoping the post office can find that prize of nothing and get it delivered to you as soon as possible. Who will win it today, I wonder? Will it be Brian again? Will it be Bowler? Will it be the guy? Or will it be Red? Will he win the prize of nothing today? On our courtesy pace lap around the track. Was it good? Oh, I saw Dover. Yeah, I saw the Dover race. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty good, pretty good. So here we go then. We're going to have a green flag any minute. Love a bit of iRacing. Takes so hard to get the license though. And we have a green. We are off in the UK for the UK leg of the Nations Cup. Can England get from wherever they are in qualifying to the front of this grid and do the home nation proud? Or is it going to be Wales who fly the flag for the UK? America going straight into the lead. No issues there at all for them. Look how far they have gone already. Wow, you got Lee Revkin's cab today. Awesome. That was quick. Was that Amazon? So America going into the lead on lap 1. Lap 2 begins. As you can see, we have a very, very nice track here, and we will hope that we're going to have some good racing as America go straight into the lead. Canada, it looks like Mexico fighting out for second and third place, in South Africa in fourth by the looks of things. It does look real, to be fair. The dirt racing really looks real. That is pretty awesome, especially the mud and stuff. I'm going to say pit predictions around lap 35, 36 I reckon. Not too sure. But I do want to win the prize of nothing, so I could be right. I could have fixed it. Do you know what I mean? So I win the prize of nothing, and then I don't have to send it out to anyone. I can send it to myself. How cool would that be? Canada in second place, chasing down the Americans. Canadians have had 3 wins this season, looking for their 4th win here as the cars spread out early at Rockingham, UK. The Netherlands look like they're struggling to keep the Welsh off their backs as the number 29 getting closer and closer as it breaks suddenly then, probably as the Netherlands braked at the same time. Brian's going for lap 34 for pits. So the Netherlands are currently in 5th place, defending that position from Wales. I do like the car launchers. My son's got one. They are pretty cool. South Africa there in 4th place. Not had 1 win this season. Struggling. The former champions are really struggling. Still up in the top 10 or top 5, but they are struggling for a win. And so are these until last time round where they won. They won the round and they've now got a win on the books, but will they be able to keep this first place? Canada look like they're cutting that distance already. 25 is your prediction. Interesting. 34 and 25. Let's go around the track. As you can see, that is the Czech Republic still at the back there, with China, Belgium, the Republic of Ireland struggling today. What's going on with them? They've actually got a win on the cards, and it's really struggling today. Israel just in front of him. A lot of the cars have all spread out now. There is Turkey. There's the French, Sweden. There's Denmark, a new team for this season. Finland. There's Italy. Now, Italy are in 29th. Pretty poor from them as well. Qatar in 28th. 27th for the Saudi Arabians. That's not usually good. As Brian says, Puppy Dog Canada are chasing... are in tow of the Americans, which is usual for Canada. It's wherever America are, Canada are. Very odd in this game. Jamaica in 24th, Germany in 23rd, the Australians in 22nd. They won't like the cold of the UK, that's for sure. Or will the Argentinians? They don't like the UK at all for lots of reasons. Anyway, there is England just in front of the Argentinians in 20th place on their home track. Japan in 19th. We've already been to the Japan part of the Nations Cup. Portugal there in 18th. There's Iceland in 17th. There we have Northern Ireland in 16th place. There's the Greeks in 15th. They've had a good season so far. They've had a few podiums, but no win yet. Colombia in 14th. 13th for the Moroccans. South Korea heading up in 12th, chasing down the Spanish in 11th. There is the Brazilians in 10th, making up the top 10. Croatia doing pretty well in 9th place in the checkered red and white car. There's Norway in 8th. Pretty good for Norway. Well done, Norway. Good position for you. And Scotland. Look at Scotland. This is incredible. Absolutely. Scotland in 7th. I'd never thought I'd see the day. There's Wales in 6th. Still struggling to get past the Dutch, but they are making ground on them by the looks of things. There's South Africa in 4th place. Then we have Mexico in 3rd, Canada in 2nd, and obviously at the front we have America. So Canada are closing the gap on the Americans, as you can see. That gap is falling. It was not, it's now, so it's a millisecond. They took off that lap there on lap 11, and it's a hashtag well done Scotland and Norway. Very well done. Very well done. I hope they can stay in the top 10 today. No cautions as of yet on lap 12. Let's hope it stays that way as well. Hello Amy, how are you? No Piston Cup tonight, I'm afraid. We are at the Nations Cup today, and we're in Rockingham in the UK, where they had a lot of NASCAR racing back in the day, which was the European version of NASCAR, which wasn't as successful. I think it's now called the Whelen Euro Series, I think it's called now, as America break away from Canada to take put an extra 5 milliseconds on that time there. 5 minutes, wow. If Wales excuse me, if Wales wins tonight, where in the table would they be? Well, let's put the table up, and I'll let you work that one out. You're better at maths than me. I'm sure Wales have got 2 wins, so that will give them a 3rd win, and that will push them up the table, which they need, of course, to have 2 wins and be in 7th place. You can't be happy about that. And for America to have 1 win and be in 2nd. But look at America, 7 top 10s. Very, very good. And look at Mexico, 8 top 10s. That's very, very good. The number 7 car is in 10th place, Amy. 10th place. Let's have a look for you. Wales, there's Wales. There's Scotland, Norway. There is Croatia, and there's the number 7 car of Brazil running in 10th still. No one moving about as of yet. It is one of them tracks where you do get late overtaking for some strange reason. I have tested this track thoroughly today, and it is it's a very slow starting track. That's what I'm going to use. That's the word I'm going to use. They start off like this, and then all of a sudden it goes pandemonium later on. And yeah, you know, I think I tested it earlier on lap 1:10. We had like between 1:10 and 1:15. We had 2 cautions. Yeah, and it finished on a caution, so it was just absolutely crazy. Well, I just knew. I know you're the best at maths. Now I've put the table up and taken it away, you've now got to memorise it, you see. So I also know your memory's good, so now you should know exactly where Wales are going to be if they win. But then you've obviously got to work out, if America and Canada come 2nd and 3rd, will that punch into Wales' movement in the table maybe? Now I'm just making things complicated. So America still leading here in the UK at Rockingham Speedway up north in England. And luckily no rain today, which makes a change for this country. As at the moment we're having lovely sunshine in real life and in simulated life as well. But yeah, no rain here at Rockingham. Oh, 5th or 6th. That could be interesting. No one moving about yet, but as you can see, Canada and Mexico are catching up. You can see just by the distance they are catching. There's the eye in the sky, which is showing us Canada are behind the Americans. And if we go to the spectator cam, we get a better view of the track in all its glory, as we have now a group of 4 at the front of this race. Did anyone watch the States Cup last week, the United States Cup on Friday? Did anyone here tonight watch it? Just remind me if you did, just a yes or no. That would do enough. I just need to know. And I'll tell you why after. Dutch still defending that position from Wales. Wales really braking strongly then. I think they would have gone into the back of the Dutch then. That was extreme braking. That cannot be good for the brakes or the tyres. As we come back round for lap 22. Let's go on board with America. Okay, well, that's not too bad then. It's had 125 views, but I've had to delete that video. And the reason why I've had to delete it is because, for some reason, after the race last week, it did not save or record any of the championship points. It's still on round 1. So, tomorrow night is the States Cup, and we're going to have to do it again, I'm afraid. I have tested it thoroughly. I did another championship and then did round 1, and then it went on to round 2, and I believe it was something in the file that I changed by accident which stopped it from saving. So yes, we've got to restart the States Cup tomorrow, round 1. The round 1 that was on last week has been deleted and void, and we will restart tomorrow. So I do apologise, and I hope you can forgive me for that, but it was a mistake on my behalf, so I do own up. So we are back to Auto Club tomorrow night for round 1 of the States Cup. I do apologise, very sorry. So no pit stops as of yet. We're on lap 26. No cautions either. Everyone playing safe at the moment, but America are catching up with the back marker of the Chinese, and the Americans will definitely want to catch them. And just hope, let's just hope America hasn't got Donald Trump in that car today, because the Chinese will be very, very worried, I'm sure. Oh boy, Liam first rerun. Yes, I know. Pretty bad, eh? Pretty bad. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Amateur night. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I can't. There's nothing I can do. It's a mistake. It's an accident. Do apologise. We've got to restart it tomorrow. I did like last week's race, so hopefully it'll be as good tomorrow. Let's hope so. Let's hope I will win again to keep it similar to last week. I've completely voided everything from last week as well, so I don't know what the result was, who finished where. So that the only team I know that finished anywhere was Iowa, and that was first. So that's the only thing I know. So I'm keeping it like that. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again. It shouldn't. It was my fault. You know, it was my mistake. But anyway, back to the Nations Cup tonight, and as you can see, America now catching up with back markers. Now, when they do go in the pits, these cars, you will see them go in, and they fly into the pits like, you know, you've never seen anything like it before. They literally just zoom in there with no caution at all. They just really don't care. They just go for it, basically. And there's the pit entrance there, but again we're going into lap 30. No pit stop yet, as America are catching, or they've gone past one back marker. They're now catching more, but it's not slowed them up. Bone Crusher, yeah, make the States run at Bone Crusher. The last state standing wins. And there they go. They go in the pits. Did you see that? Did you see that? They're like lunatics going in there. Crazy, crazy lunatics. And there you go. Oh! And Wales. Wales have crashed in the pit. Is that a yellow? Is that a yellow? Yes, it is. We have a yellow. Did you see that, guys? Let's go back. We're on a yellow, so it's not a big problem. There is Wales. Let's go back. Let's change the camera. We're not going to see it very well. This would be probably the best view. Oh, they clipped it. Ouch. That's going to hurt. And that is smoking. That car is smoking. That could be Wales out of the race. They could be gone, and they are out of the race. Wales are out, and we were all wrong on pit stops, unfortunately. And now Netherlands going to the lead. Obviously, that is due to the pit stops at the moment. We will go back to America, who are out and about. They will go back in the lead once the Netherlands have gone into the pit stop. So Wales out. We are on a yellow. Wales crashed in the pit entrance, unfortunately. Race will continue shortly. I could be wrong about who is actually currently in the league. Damn you, Holland. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be that happy about that. I think it's actually the Netherlands that are in the lead. Not too sure. Let them go over the start-finish line, because I can't see the Dutch there. Oh, yeah, they're there. So maybe they are, but they look a bit further back than first. South Korea in second, according to the data there, or the data. As looks like we're going to get a few more cars go in the pit now. Let's hope no one else crashes. Is anyone else going to crash? Perhaps Wales have been drinking too much, maybe. Maybe they like their booze in Wales. Nope, they all go through lovely jubbly. And it looks like it is the Dutch who are leading, is it maybe? Or it could be Croatia. Looks like Croatia are leading. Wow. What a race from them to be leading the 10th round of the Nations Cup. Netherlands second, South Korea third, Morocco fourth, Greece in fifth, USA sixth, Iceland seventh, Australia in eighth, Canada have fallen down to ninth, Japan in 10th. What a change in the standings there. So quickly that changed. They all went in the pits. Portugal have retired, and I believe that's probably because of engine issues. So they are out as well. Wales and Portugal both have been on the podium a lot this season, so they would both not be happy about that. Yeah, I don't think it'll be for long. I think the Americans will come chasing down the inside of that front straight, as will the Canadians. Don't put the don't write off the Dutch just yet. There's potential here for them to go on to their first win. And Croatia. Croatia doing really well. Shocking to see them at the front. I'm telling you now, that A1 Grand Prix 3-wide crash, epic. The best thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my days, that was brilliant. So yellows are off and we will have a green very, very shortly. Pace car goes in and the flag man will raise that flag of the colour green. Can Croatia hold on to this lead? Can they go on to win their first ever Nations Cup race? And there it is, the man with the flag. We are back in this race on lap 34 and it all begins again. Croatia currently leading at the moment. Shocking to say that. Finland are a back marker, so ignore them. It's now the Dutch who are going to be chasing down the Croats as they go banging away from the Netherlands. Look how fast that car's going. What have they got in there today? They are hiding something under there. I would say a steward's inspection after the race. Look at how fast that car's going. Oh, did you see it? Egypt then in the background? Have they crashed? Nope, it's still green. We're still green. I thought Egypt had crashed into the wall then, but they hadn't. Ba ba ba. Do it Brazil. Do it for the sheep. Do it for the sheep, Brazil. Don't forget to, if you're new here, subscribe, like, share, you know. And we have another yellow. So what happened? We missed it again. We missed it again. Let's find out where the pace car is. There's the pace car. Perhaps Egypt did crash. I can see a bit of smoke there. So what happened? Let's take a look. See if we can find out what went on. Ah, it's the Spanish. Oh, so what happened? Spain going down. Oh, Poland hit the Italians. Ouch. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Can we see it from here, this view? No. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's not good. That is really bad. Let's go to this camera and watch that from here. Look, Poland are down there. They come flying up. Wow. Ooh, that's going to hurt. We're going to record that one, I reckon. We're going to record that. I like that one. That was a good one. That was a good crash. Yeah, we'll record that. Nations 3, I suppose. No, okay. Nations 4, maybe? That'll do. That'll do it, boys. That'll do it. So, who is out? Spain are out with a clutch problem. I'm not surprised after hitting the wall the way they did. Anyone else out? Poland are out, of course. Poland are out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Croatia obviously still in the lead. 2 cautions already. Tonight. Already. That's Spanish language. Hello, Matthias. How are you? 2 crashes already. Is this a dream? Yeah, everyone complained last night there was not enough crashes. Now we've had 2 in the space of a few seconds. I can't win, can I? I just can't win. Look, all the boys are going in. They're going in. All the back markers going in for a pit stop. Why not? Croatia, Netherlands, carry on. Let's go inside with the Croats for a little bit. Yeah, I saw that, Brian. I think it was on because I typed into the save thing and that come up. So yeah, it's my bad. My bad. What if all of us YouTubers who are taking part in the 70s Cup win races? Well, that'd be cool. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Especially you, Red, if you went and run the first race at Daytona. How cool would that be? That'd be pretty special, wouldn't it? Maybe Brian might win it. He's got a nice blue car in the race. Very, very nice. My son's in it. He's got his own car in there as well. So he's going to be wanting to win. I've got my own car in there. So I'd like to win, but I've averaged it all out so everyone's exactly the same. Okay, so there can't be any arguments then about who's going to win, who's not going to win. So then you all know exactly where you stand, and it's all fair then in every race. And I think all the races are speedways. I think there's only 10 1970s tracks that I've found so far. I think there's a few more out there, so I am looking. So we will obviously. I'll have to look into that tomorrow probably. Yellows are off and we will go back to a green shortly. Going to restart on lap 41 and Amy is back. Amy is back in the room. Croatia currently leading at the moment. Netherlands are in second place. Croatia first, Netherlands second. And then you've got Northern Ireland in fourth. Argentina in fifth. They've been missing from the Nations Cup for a while. Are the 70s car pack available for sale yet? Yeah, you can buy them if you want. There's 36 cars, so it's £1 a car. And we're talking English money, we're not talking American money here. And definitely not euros. So here we go then, restart on lap 41 at Rockingham of 119 laps. Here for the 10th round of the Nations Cup. The green will come out very shortly. Mr. Flagman. There you go. We're off again. Let's see if we can get a few more laps before they start crashing into each other. We are back on for lap 41 of the Nations Cup. They space out so wide on that front straight. It's absolutely incredible to watch. Let's go with one of the back markers and go on board. Did you see how much they all spread out down that straight? It's actually incredible to see that. All fighting for position. Roll up, get your 70s car. 1999. 99.99. English pounds, of course. English pounds. None of this other pounds that you get in the other parts of the world. No fake pounds either. Only good solid gold accepted here. You can join my Patreon if you want and become a member of the channel. There's 3 stages of that. There's bronze, silver and gold. You become a gold member, you get quite a few things. I can't remember what I've put on there now actually. You'd have to go check it out. I'll have to check it out later and let you know. But yeah, there's 3 stages of the Patreon account. You get lots of different things on different stages. Bronze being the lowest, of course, which I think is £1 a month, I think. I think it's actually $1 a month. You have to do it in American cash, American currency. So I think it's $1 a month, and I think the highest is $20 a month, I think. So believe it or not, if you've just joined us, you'll see that Croatia are leading this race, the Nations Cup. This is absolutely incredible from them, and the Dutch in second. Edgar's missing this. He will be very, very sorry, but I'm sure he'll watch the replay later on when he finishes work. Let's go back. There is England. They are on a back lap. They're in 24th. Now Northern Ireland are in third. That's another thing that's shocking. And then obviously you've got Argentina running in 4th place. Behind them it's the Czech Republic. They're in 5th. That's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. America are in 9th. South Africa are in 7th. Canada just in front of them in 6th. Now it's these guys you're going to have to watch, because these are the ones that are going to come back, hunt down the Netherlands, and obviously get to Croatia as soon as possible, really. Lap 47, 48 begins now. How long will it take America and Canada to catch up with the front runners? Let's go and have a look, see how South Africa, America, Canada are getting on. So there is Canada and South Africa. America are just behind them, one car behind the South Africans. So Canada now struggling to get past this back marker here, which is Turkey. They're struggling to get past them. France is saying, hold my World Cup. Yeah, the French did win that, didn't they? Anyway, that's another story for another day. They were the best team. England were definitely the second best team. Not officially though. Canada now struggling. Ooh, they really put their brakes on then. They really panicked a little bit then, I think. I think they thought they were going to hit the Turks then. But now they've backed well off. There's a massive gap between them now, as Canada are struggling to get back past these back markers to here where they want to be with Croatia and the Netherlands. So after 41 minutes, we are on lap 52 here at Rockingham in the UK. It's Croatia and Netherlands top two, running very, very far ahead. We've got America, Canada and South Africa all behind, fighting to get back to the front of this race, but struggling as Canada come down to the inside of Turkey. South Africa looking like, oh, and Canada pull up. Wow, I think they thought they were going to get squashed into the corner then like a fly. Did you see that? They really pulled up then. That was crazy. Perhaps there's brake issues there with that car, or maybe it's just a tight turn and they didn't think they were going to make it, as they have another pop at Turkey on lap 54. Can they do it this time? And it looks like they can. Now it's the South Africans' turn, and the South Africans go in easy using the Canadians' slipstream. Perfectly done by Canada and perfectly done by South Africa. Now for Canada, it is the number 9 car in front, which is Czech Republic, who are usually at the back. They're a new team this season, so this will be all new to them to be in this position in the Nations Cup. Canada now got to chase them down, try to get to the front of this race before the next round of pit stops. The Netherlands and Croatia still fighting out for first place. Netherlands don't seem to be that bothered. They are catching up though down the straights, but they seem to be struggling on the turns. But you can see that gap is getting closer. Oh, and they have to put their brakes on as well. That corner, that turn must be pretty tight, because they're all doing it around there. But the Dutch again coming back at Croatia, trying to find a way past them. Croatia struggling, I think, to keep hold of that position as Croatia move out into the middle of the track there, maybe trying to find a little bit of cleaner air, or a bit better part of the track maybe. So the Dutch chasing Croatia down. How are Canada getting on with the Czech Republic? They are catching, but not quick enough, I don't believe. They will catch the Czech Republic, though. I think they have a slower car. Canada seemed to have such a fast car at the beginning of the season, but seems to have slowed up a lot. But they are coming to the Czech Republic now. Ooh, they brake as the Czech Republic braked as well. Looks like Croatia have made a pass on the back marker of Sweden, have left the Netherlands behind, which is not good for them. So now we're looking at Canada trying to get back to the front of this grid and try to take on the challenge of Croatia. Oh, you or Mike Jones for the 70s Cup. Interesting. Interesting. I hope you all like your cars. I know you've seen yours, Red. I know Brian's seen his car. But I hope you do like them. I hope, you know, no one's going to be too disappointed. I've tried to do what everyone asked. Tried to make them look as good as possible. I should have tried to make a collage of all the cars, really, and put them in the... put them on the thumbnail or something like that, shouldn't I? Where is Argentina? Matthias says, where is Argentina? Let's leave these boys behind, as Argentina seem to have fallen way, way back. Wow, where have they gone? Does anybody know? There they are. They are in 4th place. Doing pretty well, taking over back markers by the looks of things. Canada now looking to make a move on the Czech Republic, but the Czech Republic pull up as Canada are hot on their tail, and that was close. That was pretty close. Even South Africa backed off then, and they don't usually. Canada go into the pits. Look at them going there. Wow. Incredible. South Africa continue on. Does that mean Croatia are still out and about? Yes, they are. Croatia and Netherlands have not pitted yet, so pit stops will begin again by the looks of things on lap 61, 62, 63. Will Croatia go in? Nope, Netherlands are going in, but Croatia aren't. Croatia continue. What do they know that we don't? They seem to be under another strategy to everybody else. I still can't get over the fact that Wales crashed into the pit wall on the way in. Still shocked by that. So Croatia continuing on. Will they pit on lap 63? Where will that put them on the grid? And yes, they do. They pit. They continue on. It'll be now the number 9 car who leads this race, which is the Czech Republic of all countries. Very, very odd to see that. There's Canada. Now, will Canada retake the lead? They're going to have to go round a couple of times to overtake Croatia, of course, who've just gone in the pits. Canada running very, very low there down that straight rather than high. Base Hunter, awesome. We should have the music as well, shouldn't we? That would be the entrance music. Base Hunter song. It's like South Africa running low. They're now in front of Canada due to the pit stops, but we're not too sure. Croatia are currently in the lead on that board there, but that's not official because everyone is obviously pitting. Things are changing as they drive around the track, so it'd be interesting to see what happens. Croatia technically are still in the lead as the number 16 now goes in the lead, which is Morocco. Morocco are actually leading this race. Very odd race. Morocco leading the Nations Cup round 10 at Rockingham in the UK. I never thought I would say that. As they go in the pits now, so they are a late pit stopper. They are a late pit stopper, and that's why they are in the lead. So currently Japan are now leading, so will they go in the pits as well? Have they already been in the pits? Looks like Japan are leading at the moment, and they go in the pits, as do South Korea, as do Iceland. So this is what I mean by that table having to update. It's if everyone changes pits and different times and different laps, it confuses the hell out of the computer. It doesn't know what to do. So then we have to find the leader, who by the now is Italy, apparently, with their smashed up car. They are leading this race. Incredible scenes here as Australia look like they're struggling with that car. Maybe they are having issues as well. Italy now to go in as well. So yeah, we haven't got an official leader as of yet, because it has been changing as we've been commentating. Where is the USA after the pits? They're down in 14th at the moment, but I'm sure that will change as the Netherlands now come round. That's not moved them anywhere. They're down in 27th due to the pit stops. Croatia go back into the lead. Northern Ireland in second. Argentina in third. Czech Republic in fourth. Canada in fifth. South Africa 6th, Italy 7th. USA now in 7th place after that pit stop. So it's Croatia who are now leading this race. As you can see, it's officially updated after all that time. Incredible, really. Netherlands have had a really bad pit stop. They are way down in 23rd. Looks like Turkey and Denmark had an accident. We didn't see that, but they are out of the race. We don't have a yellow. Which is a bit odd. Egypt have retired, Spain are out, Poland are out, Wales are out, and the Portuguese retired as well. So we've got two more cars leaving this race that we didn't know about. That could have been to the pit stops. They could have gone in and crashed with each other. Who knows? So Croatia leading once again, and they are well out. 2.91 in front of Northern Ireland. Pizza, pizza for the FBI, pizza, pizza for the FBI. That was a good film. Argentina doing pretty well in third place. The first season of the Nations Cup. A lot of you wouldn't have known this, but the first season, Argentina are one of the good teams, and them and South Africa had a big rivalry going on. But recent seasons, last two seasons, they've really fallen off the perch. Who would have guessed Croatia being in the lead? Yeah. Who would have guessed Northern Ireland being in second? Come on. Canada in 5th. South Africa in 6th. America in 7th. Let's go find them, because they're all together in a group. The original 3. The original G's. As South Africa are hunting down Canada. America are hunting down South Africa. Croatia out front, I know. This is incredible. Is this a turning point in the season? Are they now going to make a run for the championship? Could they win every race after this? That would be interesting. As we're off to Germany for the next round for the Euro Speedway. And I know that is going to be a brilliant race. That track is so fast. We're looking at about 210 miles per hour around that track. It is a pretty fun track. Pits 8704. Yeah, I could probably agree with that. Yeah, I reckon. I would say actually about 100 between 100 and 104. I reckon Canada coming up now. To France, who are not involved in this top 10 here, but in front of France is the Czech Republic, who Canada were struggling to overtake before the pit stops. Croatia still way out in front of a 3.83. Northern Ireland will not catch them at all. I don't think their car is not fast enough. And there's the Czech Republic. This is probably their best. This is their best ever race they've had. This is their first season, so to be where they are in 4th place, you've got to take your hat off to them. Well done. Hashtag Czech Republic. So where are we up next? There is Argentina, who are running in 3rd. They're getting a podium spot, and they will be very happy to be back up with the top boys. But we say that Northern Ireland is in front of them, and they're not one of the top boys usually. Funny to see them here in this position. Strange old world, this NASCAR. Things can change so quick, and they have changed now, that's for sure. As Argentina now looking to move up and get some more points. I don't think they're going to catch Croatia though, who are now 4.9 seconds ahead. Going back to Canada, South Africa, and America. America don't seem to be gaining South Africa, and Croatia are not gaining on the French either. And there is Croatia overtaking back markers now. Northern Ireland have cut that deficit down, but I would have guessed that's probably Croatia getting behind that back marker of Sweden, which slowed them down, because next up is of course England with the St George's Cross on the bumper. Croatia will be very happy to win here, but as Brian says, and I completely agree, it's very early. We are on lap 78. We are well over halfway. Not long to go, really, in NASCAR terms. But as I said, you know, anything can happen, and there's going to be another round of pit stops, I'm sure. And as we've just seen, a lot of the teams go in, you know, in groups over 3 or 4 laps, so things could change dramatically at the end of this race. And who knows, America could eventually get back to the front, but they seem to be struggling in the pits for some reason this season, as do South Africa. Canada seem to be the only team with a good pit stop strategy so far this year. So we go back to Canada, who's still struggling to get past France. America have caught up with South Africa. Canada just can't seem to keep up with their friends, the French, in front. Even South Africa could make a move on Canada here. But it could be a dangerous move, and that's something you don't want. You don't want to take yourself out of the race, but you also don't want to take out someone else, because, you know, you feel guilty. But I don't think South Africa would feel that guilty, to be honest. I'll tell you what has surprised me. Not that. I can't agree with you on that one. It's not surprised me because I do think they're both good drivers. What has surprised me is Dale Jr. winning last night. I did not see that coming. That race was dominated by not him. He was nowhere in that race. He was just watching from third place for a long time, and then all of a sudden he just found something and whipped it and got that car over the start finish line. And I've got to say that was probably one of the best races I've seen on this channel. One of the last lap races. You know, that was really good. It was awesome to see him come up and win that race last night. Let's hope it continues for him. I'd love to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. win the Piston Cup, Veterans Cup. So, nice to see that Canada have finally made it past the French. And obviously, next up is the Czech Republic as they ease past Sweden. South Africa just following Canada like a lost puppy, really. I do like the Indy 500, yes, I do. Yeah, definitely. I was actually going to do a one-off Indy 500 on here. Get the cars and do a one-off. Like a special exhibition race, but don't know if there'll be much interest, to be honest. It was a nail biter yesterday. I did not expect Dale to do it. I was just like, wow, that car really moved. He saved himself. Everyone, the other two had obviously worn out their tyres and they didn't have anything left in them, and he did. Yeah, iCar dominated last season. Absolutely dominated. Yeah, well, that was pretty cool, actually. Like to see him come back, come out of retirement maybe next season. Get rid of that new guy in the next gens and bring back iCar. That's what I say. I'll start a petition. Bring back the iCar. He'll beat anyone. He dominated so much and still didn't win it. Gutted. So gutted. Anyway, at the moment we're watching Canada try and hunt down the Czech Republic there before the next round of pits. Argentina still third, Northern Ireland still second, and Croatia are still in first place. So not much has changed over the last few laps, to be honest. Things are slowing up here. I think another bout of pit stops will change things. We have had a few cars leave us if you're joining us. As you can see, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars leave us today, and one of the funniest ones to leave us was Wales, who unfortunately hit the pit stop entrance and completely damaged their car. Bring back Revkins. Bring back them all. Bring them all back. Not a lot of people like the next gens. I've had a few messages saying that. I wasn't going to say anything, but I've had a few, not hate mail, I just had a few people messaging me saying the next gens is rubbish, bring back, all the other ones, the Bobby Swifts and all the other ones that were before the next gens. Yeah, basically. But I'm just doing it like the film sort of thing, trying to sort of match it, really. It's nothing. I'm just going through the mods, to be fair. This is the last one, the next gens is the last one, and we'll go on from there and we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll bring a few out of retirement. Maybe Leadfoot will race with the next gens, or maybe the iCar will make a comeback. They took the easy way out, yeah. They took the easy way out. In America now looking like they're going to get past France there. South Africa and Canada struggling here, but they are trying to get past Czech Republic, but it's just not happening. Croatia still way out in this race. They're dominating as we go towards lap 90 of this 119 lap race here at Rockingham of the Quad Oval Speedway. The next round is in Germany, and that is the Euro Speedway, which is actually a super speedway. which is a pretty epic one. If you've got this game, download that track. It is a pretty cool track to race on. Even get your own controller out or steering wheel and have a go yourself. It is really cool. It's good fun to drive on. Very, very fast. It reminds me of a little bit like Daytona, actually. I think they've based it on that. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, very good. I think it's the only super speedway in Europe, the Euro Speedway. I'm not sure if that's right, but I'm led to believe that. So Croatia have passed England now. Next up, looks like it'll be Italy. As England go into the pits, will anyone else go in with them? Northern Ireland are not. Or is Canada, or is South Africa? America are, though. America are going into the pits there. So again, we are having more pit stops, and they're going in earlier than I thought. Earlier than I expected. Who do I think is going to win? I think Croatia are going to win this race. I really do. Where are they? They're not going to the pitch yet. There they are. So there is Croatia. Netherlands aren't not involved at the front. They are a back marker now. They were involved. But unfortunately, pit stops changed that. So we're with the leader, Croatia, who are going to go in the pits shortly, I guess, as Italy nearly take them out. Will they go in on this lap as they brake hard there to stop going into the rear of the Italians? And yes, they are. They're going into the pits. There they go. Make sure you go in safely. Don't do a Wales. And hit the... Oh! I thought they were going to hit that then. That looked closer than what it did, I think. Wow. That was a close one. So Croatia going into the pits. They're lucky to have a pit stop in the middle of the pit lane, really. They haven't got to go all the way down to the bottom, as it looks like South Africa, Mexico, Canada haven't pitted. We saw America pit, so where will that put Croatia when all this sorts itself out? You said between 87, you did. 91 prediction right. The prize of nothing definitely goes to red. It goes to Harry. He gets the prize of nothing again. It's in the post on its way. Don't forget, it's heavy and it's light, and sometimes it has a smell, but the prize of nothing is just for you. What do you mean, Wales Lightning McQueen joke? Didn't think I made any jokes, did I? Have I said stuff? I can't remember. I made your database for your 2019 FM video. Thanks for checking it out. No problem, Sam. How are you? I hope you're well. I've not played Football Manager for a long, long time. Long time. That game takes too long. And we got a yellow. We have a yellow. What has happened? We've missed something. There is... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There is the pace car. So what happened? So let's say we'll go to about there. When he come out, and we'll go around. Oh! Look at that! I couldn't have got that any better. I think that's called a sandwich. Scotland fly around, Brazil come low. Oh, and they just continue. Oh! Whoa. Oh! That was pretty bad. Unfortunately for Brazil, they were just minding their own business. They did come down low, though. They shouldn't have done, and things went bad. Sorry if I've offended you, Red. I didn't mean to take the mick. There's nothing wrong with Wales, and there's nothing wrong with Lightning McQueen. But there is something wrong now, because I don't know what I've done. There you go. Wow, so Iceland are in the lead at the moment. By the looks of things, that will change, of course. But that was definitely a Rockingham sandwich. That was a Rockingham sandwich. As everyone's coming back in the pits, going to get extra tyres now, I guess, and fuel. Now they can. Best time to do it. 100%. If you've got the time, do it. There's Croatia, which I don't think will be in the lead now. I'm not too sure. Maybe they will be. Not so certain. We'll keep it on this page for now as they all come back round, because they're all going to have to get sorted and back out. Greece have obviously retired. Brazil haven't though. Brazil are still going. Brazil are still going, which is good. Greece are out, so we've lost another car. Yeah, Scotland. Are you crazy? Oh yeah, crazy boy. Yeah, I think they are. That was a bit mad, wasn't it? That was a bit mad from them coming down low and just hitting into them. I'm not too sure who's leading at the moment, but I'll keep it on this for now. We'll follow Croatia for now, and then obviously change when we have to. Scotland, danger. That's danger, lad. There's nothing wrong with Wales. I've got loads of Welsh friends. I've got a nice one actually, Cookie. He's a really nice guy. Proper Welsh boy. Loves his drink, loves a Welsh joke. Loves his rugby, just like me. Nothing wrong with Wales. But don't get me started on Scotland. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I love a joke. So we're still on a yellow, and Croatia looks like are officially in the lead, with Northern Ireland still in second. Argentina still in third. So not much has changed at the front. We're on lap 99. Looks like we may start on lap 101, I would suggest. Don't quote me on that though. I've got to agree with you there, Bowler. The top 5 is interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Croatia, Northern Ireland, Argentina, Czech Republic and Canada. The only team in the top 5 of them 5 is Canada, who are top of the table. So they'll be happy to finish 5th, because it's in front of the Americans, which they so really need, because they need to get more points than the Americans. South Africa's still not getting a win. And will that continue? As we're going to look like we're going to restart on lap 101, which is good, because then that leaves us with 18 laps to go. Yellow's off. So my prediction still stands, and I do think Croatia will win this. They seem to have a faster car than Northern Ireland. Argentina don't seem to be mincing around with tackling Northern Ireland much. The only team I can see who will could do some damage is Canada. They've got a fast car, but we will see. So as they all come around, the pace car will go in very soon. Back markers on the right of your screen. Lead lappers on the left of your screen. There's Croatia, current leaders. Never been this high up in a race before. This is all new to them, so got to be kind to the new boys. There's no wins for South Africa. Very, very extraordinary. And we are off. Green flag is out. We restart on lap 101. Let's get around, guys, without a yellow flag coming back out as Croatia have Northern Ireland. Argentina go past. Argentina go low. Look at this. Oh, I thought there was going to be a crash then. Argentina going low. That means they will go into the lead. Croatia have gone high. Canada. Look at Canada. They have come down already. Look at this. Everyone is spread out like flies over poo. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Wow, Argentina now go into the lead, surely. Look at Canada. This is incredible. Canada are now fighting it out with Argentina. I told you, I said to you, the only team that's going to do any damage here, who could cause a situation, is Canada, and look at them go. They are back into first already. All they needed was a yellow flag, and it has worked. South Africa now chasing down Argentina behind. England not involved. They are a back marker. South Africa, Canada go officially. That was like a 67 wide, wasn't it, Bowler? Oh my god, I've never seen anything like it. That was epic. Now Argentina in second, South Africa third, Canada in first, and Croatia have dropped all the way down to 11th place. You are right, Brian. The pressure got to them then on that restart. They did not know what to do. They went out wide and everyone just went low. Crazy. Hashtag Canada. They are at it again. They have been doing this all season. All season they have been doing this. What a team they are. Surely they are champions elect this year. Wow, that was an incredible restart. Absolutely loved it. Wow, I hope I remember to watch that again later on lap 101. I really want to watch that restart again from a different view, because that was pretty awesome. Let's hope Canada can make it to the end of this race. Argentina still in second, so South Africa in third, America in fourth place. South Africa are chasing them down. It will only be a matter of time before they overtake them. Could South Africa do some damage here and catch the Canadians? Canada now having to get past France again, another time in this race. Canada go low. How low can you go? Getting past the French. So that gives them a bit of a buffer between them, Argentina and South Africa. Wow, I think that's the best restart I've ever seen in this. That was brilliant. Canada moved like I've never seen anything move before. I'm surprised Brian hasn't said anything. I think Brian's speechless. He's absolutely gobsmacked by that. So Canada leading this race, coming up to back markers on 107, lap 107, and behind in second place is Argentina. Unfamiliar ground for them for a long time. They have been here before. This is something they used to be used to. South Africa in first, still without a win this season, but I'm sure they will get one eventually. They had a great end to last season, but I just don't think they're going to do it this season. Not strong enough this time around. It's the Canadians who seem to be dominating this championship this year. France nearly go into the back of them. Canada would not been impressed. Canada have got to play it safe now. They're around back markers who've got really nothing to lose, only just to finish the race. Canada need this win. This will be a big win for them. They've won 3 races, as you can see in the table. This will be a 4th win if they can continue this. 10 laps to go. Absolutely. Actually, that was an amazing restart, and you are right, Brian. That was brilliant. And I hope at the end of this stream, you can all go, by all means, go to whatever you need to do. But I will be re-watching that before I go to the official standings, because I just want to watch that from a different view, because I thought that was such a good restart. So weirdly, South Africa are in second place America in third. Argentina have fallen way back. So South Africa now go into second place, just behind Jamaica there. America in third. So it would be nice to see all these three on the podium, which we've not seen for a long time. The three top teams of the Nations Cup, to be honest. In the last 2 seasons, South Africa and America have won it, and Canada have always been around there, and this season they've really been there, and this would be a perfect win for them, especially on European soil. That would be very good for them, and very good back home in Canada. And it was the perfect restart. You were right. If this happens on Saturday, it would be pretty awesome. It would be pretty cool. I would pay money to re-see that again, that's for sure. So you can see South Africa are way behind, but America have only got to get past Jamaica, and they will be catching up with South Africa. But I'm not sure if America will push it. They'll be happy with a podium, I think, today. That will be enough for them, and I think they'll be rather pleased with that, considering they were so far down earlier in the race. So here we go then. We're going into lap 114 shortly. Canada trying to get past the Netherlands, who are now a back marker, who had such a great start to this race, and unfortunately have dropped way down. It seems to be the thing with the Netherlands. They seem to have good qualifying, have good starts in their races, but the Netherlands just don't seem to have the ability to continue their run, and they seem to fall and fade like Lightning McQueen does in his races. They seem to fade, which is a bit worrying, really. I don't know why the Netherlands do that. I don't know what that's about. They just don't seem to have the consistency in a race yet. But we've seen teams like this before, and they've got stronger and stronger. But Canada, well, Canada, if you've watched this from the first ever season, you'll know that Canada finished 14th, I think, in the first season. And then, was it 4th last season, Brian? I think it was 4th. And now look at them, they're top, and they're now on their way potentially to a 4th win. So they really have built up over the years, and you know, they really do deserve this. What a cracking restart from them. Did not see that happening at all. Yeah, I think America will get the bonus points, won't they? I think they've led for the most laps. They led for like 40 laps, didn't they, I think? So they should get the bonus points, which will help them out a lot. Wales have been out of the race for a long time, so unfortunate for them. They'll probably finish last, as they were the first team out, which doesn't bode well for their championship credentials. I feel like Canada, South Africa and America have all sort of taken their foot off the pedal, quite happily staying where they are. They don't seem to be changing that time. In times at the top don't seem to be changing rapidly. So yeah, I think Canada will get this, to be fair. 2 laps to go. South Africa are not pushing that car. America are not pushing to catch them. As I said, I think they're very happy to stay in a podium place. So we've been running for an hour and 21 minutes. I didn't even realise the time. Sorry guys, really do apologise. This is a long one today. Sorry if I'm keeping you from doing stuff. Didn't expect this to be this long. So lap 118, we're going towards 119, which will be the white flag. The flag of peace. Here Canada comes. South Africa now pushing, by the looks of things, 0.68. Can they catch can they catch Canada at the end of this race and spoil the celebrations back home in Canada? What's going to happen? They're struggling to get past the Dutch, but I just don't think South Africa have got that in them. As we come to the last turn of this race. Canada go on towards their 4th win of the Nations Cup Season 3. South Africa 2nd, America 3rd. What a great result for Canada. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. South Africa now catching up. But they sprinted then, South Africa. They pulled their finger out, but I just think it was a bit too late. Well done. Congratulations to Canada. What a win for them. What a result for South Africa, getting 2nd, of course, and America all doing well. 4 wins for Canada, guys. Wow, they're going to go and beat South Africa's record. South Africa have had the most wins ever. 4 wins. So can Canada beat it? Now, before we go anywhere, I just want to look at something. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. I just want to go back to, what was it, lap 101, was it, I think? We'll stay with Canada. Can I go back this way? Yeah, I can. Sorry, I didn't know I could do that. So, it's there, isn't it? There you go. So, we'll go here. We're still on a yellow. And this is the restart. Canada flying through in 5th place. Croatia high. Look, Croatia struggle high. America, South Africa are down low, potentially in 1st and 2nd. Saudi Arabia are getting in front of them. Argentina are holding them up. Canada have all that space. South Africa are down low, still potentially going for 1st, but Canada so strong. Look at that. Straight into 1st. No issues at all from Canada, and they look straight into 1st from Argentina. Argentina gets stuck behind the French. Canada move on to the next one. Look at this. Wow. That was pretty good, I've got to say. What a restart from Canada. They just found the right positioning on the track and went for it. It could have been anyone, and it was Canada. Let's go to the official results, guys. So, there you go. We are still in 7th. Yes, you are. With 2 wins as well. Canada getting their 4th win. 9 top 10s, 1 not finish race. America have finished every race so far, as has Saudi Arabia. Greece in 6th, Portugal 5th. Mexico 4th, South Africa in 3rd, still without a win. America in 2nd, 16 points behind the leaders. Who got the most laps of that race? It was Croatia. Croatia got the most laps. White flag sponsored by no one because the race is over. White flag sponsored by the prize of nothing. So Croatia got the bonus points of 62 lead laps. Crazy. America 29, Canada 18, Iceland 3, Japan 2, Netherlands 2, Argentina, Italy and Morocco all 1 lap. I thought Wales had led for a lap, but obviously not. As they don't get the wooden spoon. It's Portugal that get the wooden spoon. Wow. Okay, so we had 3 cautions over 12 laps, 11 lead changes over 9 drivers, which we did see a lot of that. And then obviously next week we are at the Euro Speedway in Germany for round 11 of the Nations Cup Season 3. Can Canada win again? Who knows? That would be good for them. But anyway, tomorrow it's the States Cup round 1. As you know, I made a mistake, so we are back to round 1. That is tomorrow night at 9 PM UK time. I hope you can all make it. I do appreciate you coming along, and I do appreciate you spending an hour and a half of your time with me. I really do appreciate that. That means more to me than anything. So thank you so much. Thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for the States Cup. Let's see if Iowa can win again. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Don't forget to stay safe and well, and keep away from people with coughs and sneezes. That is just a no-no. Okay? Take care, guys. Have a lovely afternoon or a good evening wherever you are. Night-night.